So yeah.
All right, let's start this. You ready? So, I'm Dan Cartwright. This is Pure Metal of Gods. I'm here with Megan once again, with Phil, Mackie,
What's up?
Mike, Carl,
So
and we're missing one member. What's up with that?
It's Holy Week, so he's with his family.
Yeah, I got to experience your Holy Week. All the stores are closed.
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it is basically.
Yeah.
You get to see somebody get
Come on in, bro.
nailed to the cross.
Nothing. Tell him to come on in. All right, so once again, we're here with Megan. We're going to be redoing this interview. So, Phil,
Yep.
please walk us into the history of Megan again.
Oh yeah, sure. 2014, right? 2014. It started with me and Carl. We were both at different bands then. So yeah, we were hanging out one night. We were talking about coming up with a different genre for forming a band different from the other bands that we used to play with. We wanted to go with something closer to sludge, groove, stuff like that. We have this friend, Earl. He was the first drummer. He introduced us to Mike here because he was he was fresh from Stabwounds, right? From the band Stabwounds. And members came and gone, and here we are today. So basically, it's oh yeah, we went on hiatus for a few years.
Years. And
Yeah,
yeah.
5 years, I think. Was it?
The band became active within the pandemic season. So, and then Cebu later on.
We got bored.
Yeah,
we got bored.
Mostly of the bands here in Cebu got bored. And yeah, we found a venue that was at Quadi's Bar.
Yeah, they tried to form another band playing the old Megan songs. They had a different singer then, but that night, Abby, our guitar player, then called me. It's like, you gotta come here and play the songs that you recorded. I was like, yeah, sure. I was bored, and yeah, and then it was smooth sailing from there, right?
And then,
Nah, I wouldn't call it smooth sailing though.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that smooth, but
On the way.
we're still here. So
and
yeah.
that's when the band actually formed then, right? That night?
The current members. Oh no, not
Reformed, I guess.
reformed. Yeah.
Reformed. So it started 2014.
So 2021 we got reformed.
Yeah, we got reformed 2021.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Like,
yeah.
like December, something like that.
Right, something like that.
And then after that, history history goes. We had gigs every month, starting those season.
Yeah, we got famous for being the old folks during, in the gig scene here. It's
But
like-
but that's always good though when you guys are pioneering something.
yeah, I guess. I'm not sure. It's like everybody just started. It's like we knew everybody on the scene because we were there, but it's like suddenly they know Megan. It's like, yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah, everybody was at the time was getting into the heavier stuff like gent and more deathcore and stuff
The
like that.
more modern kind of stuff, right?
We stuck with our guns. We're still groove metal ever since the 80s and 90s. So we stuck with our guns, and we were the only ones that were playing those gigs that sounded different.
Yeah.
And some people that went to the gigs, the wives that goes there, the children they come with the families that go there. They actually thought, oh, you know what? Metal is not that bad. We can understand them. Everybody else, is too hard for non-metal listeners. So we kind of converted some people into metal, which is actually a pretty good thing.
We're family friendly.
Kind of.
Do you guys do any songs in your native language in Cebuano?
No. It's not that I don't want to. It's just I'm not. It's weird for
not
me, at least for
comfortable.
me personally. I know a lot of bands that have Cebuano lyrics, but I personally, I don't know. I'm not very
Yeah,
comfortable.
with myself, actually, I am a songwriter too. I agree with Philip. Writing in Visaya or our native language, actually, only some people can pull it off like really well. When we do it, we sound like like kids, man. We
Yeah,
our,
it's like
Hey, Phil, why don't you scream something in your native language?
fucking. That's really weird. It's like,
Yeah, it doesn't sound. It doesn't even sound the same, right?
no, it doesn't. It's like it's a psychological thing, I guess.
Yeah.
At least for me.
No, that's cool. I mean, and plus you probably get more recognition singing and a bigger fan base singing in English anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
better
I got
reach.
friends in Denmark, in Japan and stuff, and I'm pretty sure they'd want to understand what I'm talking about anyway. So yeah.
And as for you,
Yes,
you,
sir.
you got a surprise coming in a few months from the Piss and Razors.
Oh yeah, dude, I am so happy about that. Shout out to Pissing Racers. Dude, I would never dream in 1,000 years that I could be doing this and then shouting out Pissing Racers because I'm only a lowly fan watching you on YouTube, but seeing as
Thank Terry.
oh yeah, hey Terry, dude, Terry.
She's a female.
So I'm like really happy with that. Fanboying right here. I got you to thank for that too. So you hooked us up, and I'm getting a poster, right?
Yeah, you're getting a
Cool.
poster. So let's talk about some of the songs that you guys got. I know there's one that starts with a V.
Vitiator. Yeah.
Initiator, yeah.
Yeah, what's that one about?
I don't know. It's like writing really aggressive lyrics. It's kind of hard for me now because I need you need to be in the zone.
Angry?
You need to be angry.
Yeah.
It's
He's
pretty
in a happy
aggressive.
place.
lyrics.
How do you get him in? Because he seems like a real nice guy. So how do you get him in that angry state?
We get him
You,
drunk.
you slap him around a little bit?
Look at their faces.
I think your mic's off, but or something.
Oh, it's off. Turn it off.
So
Sorry.
Now we know who caused it last time.
as for
Nope, still off.
It might be out of batteries. But
How about your microphone? How about you use your microphone?
so yeah, what was it? Yeah, angry music.
how did you write Vitiator and stuff?
Yeah, Vitiator specifically. I kind of it's like trying to. It's hard to explain, but I'm not an angry person. I just kind of. It's like, for lack of a better term, I just kind of needed to pretend I was really angry.
Chicken outfit.
Fucking, trying to revisit all those old emotions I had before.
You're married?
No, I'm not. I'm
Get married.
yeah. Good advice. Good advice.
Get married. That'll help you out.
I'm a single dad to 2 cats.
Don't do it, man. Just a young guy.
He'll be angry real quick.
So yeah, it's like imagining yourself in a position where you're really angry, and we become that person that we don't really want to be anymore. So it's like kind
Believe
of
it or
like
not, Phil's a
meditating.
real nice guy if you get to talk to him.
Yeah.
He's a real sweetheart. The girls should love him by now.
Ah.
We actually called him Lover Boy before.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, there we
yeah. They used to call me Lover Boy. This guy used to call me Lover Boy.
Well, they do. I mean, when girls come over to watch
Little
our
closer, little
gigs
closer.
and whatnot,
That's not true.
when girls come over to watch our gigs and whatnot, we get a couple of ladies, together with us, on our table and then talk to us. We the tendency is like we push them away because our wives are all like sitting behind us.
Except for him.
He's the only one that doesn't have a girrline, so
There you go,
Go
ladies.
him.
Just go hang out with Phil over here.
plus he's a nice guy. So
Yeah. Thanks.
Okay, so let's talk about your production company, Carl. So tell us a little bit about it.
Again, as me as a gig goer kind of guy, so I've been observing the gigs here in Cebu, and it went boom again, especially after the pandemic. So I've been watching the whole program and how is it done, and the people who I got to talk to, and then eventually I got the vibe thing already coming. So I reach out to people, and I know my forte. I know my music, or the people that who needs to be listened to, especially those who have original compositions. And yeah, mostly metal and also punk.
Oh,
But yeah,
so you got a punk scene here in
exactly.
Cebu.
We have, and it's a struggling scene here. So it was founded like around the early '90s, and then yeah, mostly our influence to skate and also
So do you know how the punk scene entered the Philippines?
uh, in the not really,
Nah.
but
No, no,
It's-
I'll
it's
give
not
you a
all.
little breakdown on this.
sure, sure.
Because it started when the States started having the punk scene, the UK, it went to Japan. From Japan,
oh, yeah.
that underground scene ended up following toward here.
Exactly. I think
Yeah.
it was the '89 or '90.
Yeah, so that's how the punk scene got into the Philippines. Don't quote me on it. I heard this from a guy from Resurrection, the band in the Manila.
Sure.
He told me about it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like a real diehard fan. So I'm giving him a shout out to Finn from Resurrection in Manila, Philippines. From your boys over here, Megan, sorry, we actually had to cancel on Finn and Resurrection because Megan had some technical issues last week. Someone turned off the mic,
Somebody turned off the mic.
and
And we had too many dogs in the background, so.
yeah. Well, I don't know about that. I didn't hear any dogs, but I mean, but point being, I'm giving them I owe you a Zoom meeting.
And shout out to Resident Audio for the
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Resident.
Thank you.
Doc Ted, Resonant Audio.
What is he doing out
He's eating. He's actually munching out on rice. The Filipino lifestyle.
Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, what happened to your drummer? I mean, seriously, he had a holiday or what?
It's not really a vacation, so to speak. It's more of a religious thing that he needs to go to with his family. Most of us, when we were younger, we actually did that. But since we're busy working right now, so not too religious. Tomorrow, though, Sunday, Easter, everybody's going to the beach. So,
No one's being resurrected tomorrow.
Jesus.
I don't know if there's gonna be a drink tonight, but I don't want to drink tonight.
Dude, you're always drunk. Come on.
So let's talk about Stab Wounds. Who wrote that, and what's the song about?
Well, the riff, the entire, what do you call this? Like, dynamics of the song, I actually wrote that when I was still in another band.
Called Stab Wounds.
Stab Wounds. We didn't actually finish the song in that band. So, what?
It doesn't have a title.
It didn't have a title, it didn't have lyrics and all that. All it had was my guitar riffs.
So just the basic guts of this.
Yeah, the basic stuff though. But we did play it live on stage 3 times. We have it all on video with the other band. But every time we got up on stage, it was a different lyric and different type, different song, basically. So that band broke up, and I became the guitarist for Megan. I brought it with me because it's
It's a shredder.
yeah, I like it. And then Philip came up with the lyrics. I don't know what he's talking about, to be honest.
He's been singing it without knowing what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, it's basically about realizing that every cause has an effect, and every effect is a cause for another effect. It's like causality.
A butterfly effect.
Yeah, sort of.
You
like,
watched the
yeah.
movie The Butterfly.
Yeah,
didn't you?
I was really young when that came out.
Okay, so every action has a reaction.
Yep.
Okay, so what is the lyrics? Come on.
Smite the earth, scream at the sky for now. It's like letting everything out, rage on, but you have to know that everything has an effect. So
Were
that's
you
basically it.
Were you angry?
I was
or
thinking of
confused.
moments that I was angry, and it never really brought anything good. So that's what it is basically.
So you're contradicting your first song.
Yeah.
I have to play
Yeah.
with them.
Yeah, man.
No, that's cool though. I mean, what's for the next feature song that's coming out from Megan?
There's a couple songs.
There's not. It's more than a couple. There's 5 songs that I've
Yeah.
already laid tracks at Studio Juan. We just haven't gotten around going to the studio and finishing it up, but it's gonna be killer. Philip, this is how we write. I actually make the riff up in my head sometimes in very inappropriate places, like the bathroom or like on the boat with no guitar. So I just sing into my phone. And so, but when I come up with the chords, I record it, riff, record it, and then they come in, they put in their stuff. Like even Stabwounds, when we started recording it, it would not have been possible, and I have to say that it would not have been possible to finish that song without the help of our ex-guitarist, Abby. Now, he actually came in and put his own flavor in it, which made it what it is right now. So, shout out to that guy.
B.
Okay, so what gigs do we got lined up?
We got next week, April 6th.
That would be April 6th at RU Reservoir with the setup. So it would be an ampli setup. It will be a first in Cebu for the metal scene.
Yeah, first Amplus gig.
No, in Cebu. Yep. No, they had their pocket gigs. This is the 4th already for in April 6th.
Right. It's gonna be so cool. Cause when I first heard about it, I thought everybody's gonna be wearing headphones. It's like there's no fucking amps.
Yeah,
It's
me and Ted tweaked your voice when I heard it.
Yeah.
So we dropped it down to dBs because it doesn't hurt to have a second ear, you know. When you're,
Sure, of course. Yeah.
so we got it to sit in just right where it wasn't overpowering. Like
Right.
so, yeah. I mean, it sounds cool. It's a cool idea. You know, I wish I was going to be here to see that first show.
Yeah, man.
But I'm going to be in Cagayan de Oro.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Need to know.
Yep.
What's a good food?
Well, I don't know about that. Never been there. So, okay. What other shows you got lined up after this? Where are you going to be playing?
There's no show after this one. Plans. Actually, the whole plan is to go full throttle for
For recording.
for full album.
Yeah, for an LP. After we released the EP, it was like it was supposed to be an LP, right?
It was supposed to be a full album, but
but it's taking too long, so we had to release it as an
And
EP and then just record the rest of the unrecorded songs
and
for
it
the
would
LP.
be it will serve as a portfolio for us. Usually bands also release EP or some even release single per single, and then so we've decided just to release them at once.
What happened to the gig with Sagai?
All the songs in the EP are
Yeah, it would be on June, still be in June, but it's a planned gig already. They've booked us at June. When was that? Around June, it's their Charter Day, Sagay City, Negros Occidental. Yeah. Other than that, there's no other gigs. So.
Yeah. What about Davao? That's still being worked on?
Actually, I'm talking to a couple of people back in Mindanao, and then they wanted us to play first at Siliman and then Davao. But it's all just plans at the moment because they're still coming up with production funds and whatnot. But as soon as we get the go signal, we are posting it on our Facebook page and
All right,
everything.
I'll keep an eye out on that.
Cool.
So, any future videos for?
We've been talking about coming up with a music video. We've been talking about supposed to be end of this month, but everybody got busy, so it should be really soon.
We're trying to make a music video.
Had to go to Australia or something for a couple weeks, but yeah, it should be up in YouTube once it's done. Right now, it's still on the planning stage, but we'll keep you guys up to date.
Oh, cool. Well, remember, ladies, these guys are taken. This one's single, so
Single dad to 2 cats.
so there you go. I mean, it's a pleasure to be here, and I guess they got another band getting ready to play. So we'll go ahead and end this and talk to you guys later.
All right, man. Peace out.
And it was audio
Resident.
resident audio.
Resident audio right there.
There we go. First in Cebu doing this wireless mic setup
Yeah.
or amp setup.
Ampless.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dan.
No, thank you. Thank Resident Audio.
Thank you, Doc Ted.
Doc Ted, shout out, friends and family. Ma, look, I'm on TV.
Hey.